Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, Safety Award function organized at SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. An 80 years old regains mobility after 15 years through successful total hip replacement surgery at Ispat General Hospital of SAIL RSP. And awareness camp for persons with Down syndrome and autism organized by RSP run Institute Home and Hope. And now the news in detail. A safety award function was held at the new CCD Conference Hall on 10th November 2025 to felicitate the winners of the safety quiz conducted as a part of the observance of Odisha Disaster Preparedness Day. Mr. Hiralal Mohapatra, CGM, Safety and Fire Services, Mr. Rakesh Joshi, CGM, CO and CCD, Mr. B.K. Tiwari, GM in charge CCD were present in the function. The dignitaries presented awards to the prize winners. A total of 46 participants took part in the quiz. 6 quiz winners, including contractual workers, site supervisors and safety supervisors, along with 6 safety conscious workers, were recognized for their commitment to safe work practices. In his address, Mr. Hiralal Mohapatra spoke on toxic gas safety, covering hazard identification, prevention, isolation, purging, venting and the permit to work system. Mr. Rakesh Joshi emphasized learning from past industrial disasters such as Bhopal and Chernobyl, reiterating that prevention is always better than cure. Mr. B.K. Tiwari highlighted ways to strengthen the existing safety systems. At the outset, Mr. Abakash Behera, GM Safety, briefed the gathering on emergency preparedness and the safe handling of blast furnace gas, LD gas and coke oven gases. The program aimed to promote disaster preparedness and gas and chemical safety awareness among employees and contract workers of the Coal Chemicals Department. Mr. M.K. Panigrahi, AGM CCD, anchored the event, while Mr. Subendu Patnaik, DGM and DSO CCD, and Mr. R.N. Panigrahi, Deputy Manager Safety, coordinated the program. An 80 years old patient who had been unable to sit or stand for the last 15 years regained mobility after a successful total hip replacement surgery conducted by a team of surgeons at Ispat General Hospital IGH of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP. Mr. K.C. Nayak, a former employee of RSP, was admitted to IGH recently in a critical condition with a fractured right hip following a fall. He was a known case of sickle cell trait and ankylosing spondylitis, with his right hip fused for the past 15 years. Earlier, he had undergone a left hip replacement about 7 years ago at Hyderabad. Owing to his fixed hip condition and the crippling nature of his ailment, Mr. Nayak had been confined to bed and suffered severe discomfort. It is noteworthy that ankylosing spondylitis is a crippling disease in which joints become stiff and fuse eventually. Taking up this challenging case, a team of doctors comprising Dr. S.K. Tiwari, Additional CMO and HOD Orthopedics, Dr. Sheshakant Raut, Consultant Orthopedics, Dr. Prashant Sharma and Dr. Naman Sarodi, DNB, successfully performed the complex total hip replacement surgery. The procedure was ably supported by Dr. Sanjukta Panigrahi, Additional CMO and HOD, Anesthesia and Critical Care, and her team. Dr. Panigrahi also efficiently managed the patient both in the operation theatre and in the CE and the ICU, ensuring his stability and smooth recovery. The surgery was carried out with meticulous planning and expert precision. The emergency and critical care unit provided vital support in the post-operative recovery phase, ensuring a smooth rehabilitation process. Following the surgery, Mr. Nayak was able to sit up and walk, marking a remarkable turnaround in his condition. His recovery highlights the clinical excellence, teamwork, and dedicated patient care provided by the medical team at IGH. The successful outcome of this case also reinforces the fact that age is no barrier for hip and knee replacement surgeries when performed with proper evaluation, planning, and multidisciplinary medical support. The success of this complex surgery once again underscores the advanced medical capabilities and expertise available at Ispat General Hospital, which continues to provide high-quality healthcare services not only to the employees of RSP and their families, but also to the people of the region. The third awareness camp for persons with Down syndrome and autism, organized by Home and Hope, an institute for the differently abled children run by SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP, concluded at Rourkela Club on 9th November 2025. Mr. Tarun Mishra, EDHR RSP, graced the concluding function as the chief guest. Dr. Neena Piyush Vaidya, renowned pediatric specialist who works extensively with individuals with special needs from Ahmedabad, was also present on the dais. Mr. G.S. Das, CGM Internal Audit RSP and Secretary of Home and Hope, Mr. S.K. Das, GM Town Engineering and Joint Secretary, Home and Hope, and Ms. Padmini Das, Principal, Home and Hope, were present on the occasion. More than 100 children and their parents attended the two-day camp. Expressing happiness over the conduct of the camp, Mr. Mishra commended the noble efforts of Home and Hope in providing care, training and rehabilitation for children with special needs. He reiterated RSP's commitment to continue extending full support to the institution in its mission to empower and integrate differently abled children into the mainstream of the society. Dr. Vaidya interacted with parents and caregivers, sharing insights on developmental therapies and best practices for children with Down syndrome and autism. Amrita Buzar Barua, coordinator of Open Door School at Action for Autism, and Nafisa Imam, a dedicated and passionate special educator, conducted different sessions in the camp. The camp featured sessions on behavioral therapy, speech development, physiotherapy and parental counseling, conducted by a team of experts and special trainers. At the outset, Ms. Padmini Das welcomed the gathering. Mr. Ranjan Maharana, Deputy Manager TE Civil, presented a formal vote of thanks, while Mr. N.C. Das, AGM BOM OGOM CMLO, coordinated the concluding session of the camp. That's all for today's news bulletin. Namaskar.